Hello, Leo. Today, the series I'm bringing to you is Seeing the Bigger Picture. This is regarding a broken friendship. So, we're going to be looking at it from the divine perspective as opposed to the earthly perspective. So, we're going to be finding out the divine reason why circumstances separated you from this friend. Okay, so where do we find these answers for Leo, please? Okay. Ugh. I've been doing 3 deck readings. The Cancer reading called for 4. Now your reading is leading me to 6. I guess it's necessary. I prefer to go the long haul than to half do the job, because then that defeats the purpose of me doing the job at all. It is my intention to assist in bringing understanding. But if I bring you half of the information, then it's almost like I didn't really do my job at all. So you have 6 decks. We'll be here a very long time. But at least by the time you leave here, you'll be wiser and more at peace, hopefully. So let's see. The divine reason for this separation. Alright. So, the divine reason is rejection. Rejection. At the bottom of the deck, we have quest. So, quest is a challenging task. Soulmate. A quest could just be a task. Doesn't have to be challenging. A quest. It's kind of a challenging. So soulmate, then we have facade. And we have faith. Gratitude. Workaholic. Renewal. Perseverance. Expansion. Guilt. Abundance. Growth. Trickery. Balance. Complacency. Grief. Mysticism. Impartiality. Isolation. Self-worth. Dissipating. Instinct. Discovery. Discovered insecurity. So now you're praying because you're sad. You feel a loss of passion. You want forgiveness so that you can start again with the creation. But after that, we have confusion regarding destiny. This is a tough one. Recovery, service, enlightenment, perfection, perception, acceptance, bittersweet, Okay. So, what am I getting? So, the divine purpose was regarding rejection. So, you had to be rejected so that you can learn. So that you can learn, because there was some faking going on with the facade card here. Okay, you fool someone into having faith. And now you're putting in work into renewing your friendship. So you basically tricked someone, and that destroyed the friendship. And now you feel guilty because your trickery brought justice, which is balance. And the balance was for you to be complacent, stuck, like you have to stop and think, and you were in grief regarding the mysticism, the mystical works that you were doing. Mysticism could be like lying, the facade, um, magic, things like that. Just not being fair, not being true. So the balance was for you to be in isolation and for your self-worth to be dissipating, for you to not feel good about yourself. So God was trying to break you down to build you back up. That's the short of the story. God was trying to break you down so that you can rebuild, so that you can take a good look at yourself and see yourself. Okay? See yourself so that you can have recovery, genuine recovery. Okay? So God was breaking down the persona of yourself that you had built up so that you can see yourself, okay? And so that you can alter those parts of you through the grief that you feel. So it's like the pain that you go through, it will cause you to change direction because you don't really want to feel like that. So it's like there's something that you were doing and you were not seeing how your actions were affecting others. So it's like God now put you in the position to be affected so that you can then see from the other person's perspective. So the purpose was rejection. So let's see what else. God is trying to revamp your personality. So, the first card we have is doubt, and then we have surrender. Yes, so God is trying to, like I said, break you down so that you can doubt your current path, so that you can surrender to your new path. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have adversity. So, adversity, then we have death. So adversity talk about a challenge and the death is change. Okay, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So God is trying to end one thing so that He can begin another. So you can take action with the service card there. Judgment. So you can, that's like self-evaluation. That's what I'm getting from that Judgment card. You can look at yourself. And we have Indecision. So it was regarding indecision. Now you have regret in relationships. Okay. Relationships, freedom, and peace. The purpose was regarding your self-esteem. We have friendship, envy, empathy, denial. So you were refusing to be I think it's empathetic is the right way. You were refusing to, yeah, having empathy, seeing things from another person's perspective. Let's look at the empathy card. Yeah, it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So that's what God was trying to get you to do. Okay, God was trying to get you to see from the other person's perspective. And that would bring balance. Okay, so that's why you had to be rejected. It's so that you can know what it feels like to be rejected. Perhaps you're a person who is famous for rejecting others. Okay, so God had to flip the script. Okay, just have to make a note so I know what to call the reading. So that any Leo that sees it and resonates with the title will know that there are nuggets of wisdom in this reading for them. Okay. Okay, so let's see what your next message is. So we have practice positive affirmations. So yeah, you were supposed to be thinking from a more positive perspective. Perhaps you were being too negative. You were being too negative. So you played games. So this says play a game with your kids, siblings, parents, or grandparents, but perhaps you were playing a game with this person. That's the underlying issue. You were playing games because you were thinking in a negative manner. Then we have create a personal self-care routine for yourself and put it somewhere you'll be sure to see it. So really and truly, this was about you, not about the other person. This was about you seeing things from the other person's perspective. Okay, so it's like by you being able to see things from the other person's perspective, it will then heal you, because you were broken but you didn't realize that you were broken. So you're probably going around and hurting people by playing games with them, and you overdid it. So God is now putting a stop to that, so that you can see yourself as other people see you. Okay, or so you can feel what other people have felt as a result of your actions. All right, next we have watch an old black and white movie online. So that's talking about going back in memory, like look back at how you were behaving. So although it's saying what it's saying, I can see what it's actually saying according to what's happening here. So, and after that, it says deep clean something. So that's what God is trying to do. God is trying to deep clean this toxic behavior out of you by allowing you to see and feel the effects of being rejected. Okay. So let's see the next message. So God wants you to put more positive vibes in your day. Bring more positive vibes into your life and into your interactions with others. And deep clean something. Deep clean your mind. Deep clean your perception. Because seeing things from a negative perspective is actually working against you. So you think that you're working against others to protect yourself when all you're really doing is hurting yourself. Because if the person was a horrible person, then it would be okay. But it looks like you played the game on a good person this time, you know. So now you can, yeah, you have to stop and look at yourself and look at what you've, sorry. Oh man. Sorry. Let's see what this is. Victimhood. You see? So yeah. So you were victimizing others. Now we have Mother Nature. So it's natural. What's happening now is natural. It's nature balancing out itself, okay? So you're having an awakening. You're awakening to the fact, aptitude is that you have you have the ability to do something different, to use your discernment. And that is destiny. Okay, that is the destiny now. Knowledge. So you've been getting knowledge in your dreams of celebrations and companionship and truthfulness. But it's like you're unsure, says the fickleness. You're unsure of being successful in this venture. So we have blossoming, we have magic, listening, self-worth, and we have shame, perception, authenticity. So now you're seeing the truth, okay? That there was happy times, laughter, and kindness. This person you shared a divine love with. This romance. Okay? So like I said, you played games on the wrong one this time around. So that made you, that was God's way of making you stop. Taking a good look at yourself, at your past, at this person. You know? So let's see what else. So yeah. So God is trying to heal you. God is trying to clean up the depths of your mind so that you don't miss out on another great friendship in this way. So the reason is for you to build on solid ground next time. Build on solid ground. God is trying to get you to reevaluate your priorities. Okay? So it's deciding what's important and what's not. What is serving you, what's not. What is best to keep and what is best to let go. God wants you to engage higher reason. So you see, cleaning your mind so that you can change tracks. But you need to be patient because it's a slow process. Be patient and do things differently. Do something different. Okay? Do what you truly love. Do what you love. And keep your commitments. And make sure you live your soul, not a role. Stop playing games. Live your truth. Okay? So if you're addicted to playing games with people, address your addictions. God said to say no. Alright? Ask with sincerity. So have a conversation with yourself, a sincere conversation with yourself, facing the truth. So going back into those black and white films in your mind, okay? Reflect on your truth. So look at your past and reflect on your truth. And then go for your dreams. I don't know why the camera's not focusing properly. Go for your dreams. Make no judgments. Okay? So go easy on yourself. Be forgiving of yourself. Alright? Don't hold on too tightly to it. Okay? It's a learning process. Life itself is a learning process. A never-ending learning process. So you need to be able to forgive yourself so that you can be of clear mind. If you hold on to the guilt of what you did in the past, then it will block your way towards your future. It will not allow you to think clearly, and if you can't think clearly, you won't be able to act efficiently. Okay, so face your shadow. Face those negative sides of yourself and have faith. Have faith and show yourself love. Love yourself. Alright? Like I said, don't be judgmental of yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Okay? Be forgiving of yourself. Alright. Now we got one more deck. Let's see what else God wants to share with you. What's the divine perspective of this separation? So it's really about your healing so that you do not miss opportunities in the future. That's the divine reason. God's trying to get you on the right path. So that you do not throw away something good in this manner ever again. So perhaps you're used to dealing with people. Okay, so the Chariot wanted to show itself. It says, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments. Being in the spotlight. Dedication and self-discipline. So that's what it's about. Okay. I hope you can see that writing. So yeah. Or your dedication to self-discipline. So God wants you to get on that track and stay on that track. Because now you see that everybody is not the same. Everybody is not dishonest. Everybody is not just a trickster. Everybody is not just a user. Some people actually have divine love to give. Seriously? Yeah. That's a sign that this was very bad. Everything is falling all over the place. I guess that's what things were like. You drop the ball on this one. One more time. Seriously, dropping. So that's what you were doing. You were dropping. You were dropping the ball very often because you saw this person in a certain way when this person was not that. You weren't seeing this person clearly. So the way that you were interacting with this person was being counterproductive to you and your efforts. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Autumn, which is the Queen of Pentacles. It says generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. It says be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yeah, but because of manipulation, this great friendship was damaged. But it's actually a blessing that it was damaged, because in order for you to go forward in order for you to go forward successfully, you would have to be in the right frame of mind so that you can do the right actions so that success and progress can be made. And we have the King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. It says get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So you were being unemotional in this partnership. Okay? To this very generous person. Then we have the Five of Winter to come next. It says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. And that's what happened. Okay. So then we have the King of Cups coming next, King of Summer. It says honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. That's what you were supposed to be. It says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So that's the top of the card there. And that's the bottom. Let's look at one more. It says strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. So this person didn't even get to see the real you, because you were in your manipulative energy, because you thought that this person wasn't sincere. Okay. I should show you the next two. It says, Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. It says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. And then the Nine of Autumn. It says, which is the Nine of Pentacles, it says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self employed, cherishing your time alone. So, right now, this is what is going on for you. And right now is a time for you to cherish your time alone, and also for you to seek out intellectual solution to your problem. Okay. And overcome this shadow part of yourself that's making you miss out on great opportunities and great friendships, great partnerships. Could be you probably did the same thing in business and it made you lose out. You probably did the same thing with some family members and it made you lose out on a blessing. So if you can correct this bit, I mean, a lot of people are treacherous, a lot of people are dishonest and stuff like that. So, I mean, you have to protect yourself, but you have to be discerning as well who is who. You see, you have to be able to recognize those who are being false and manipulative, those who are operating out of a lower energy, like greed and stuff like that, and those who are operating from a higher frequency. Okay, those who actually are giving you divine love, those who are being honest with you. And honesty doesn't necessarily mean that you like the things that they say to you, because sometimes honesty isn't pretty. So the fact that you don't like what someone is saying doesn't mean that they're not being honest with you. So it's for you to stop and take a look at what's being said. If you still feel like it's a load of crap, then by all means ignore it. But if you feel like there's some truth to it, then it would be in your best interest to address the truth so that you can better yourself on a spiritual level, so that it could then overflow into your physical existence. Okay? If we have the right frame of mind, then our existence will then be cultured in the most effective way, because right thinking produces right action produces right result. So that's what God is trying to get you to focus on. All right, so that is the end of your message. I hope that you found it helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, Leo, take care. Bye bye.